Something really wonderful happens to women as we get older. We start to feel really good about ourselves, our place in the world, the contribution that we make to our community. We even start to feel really good about how we look. Which is ironic, because around about the time we start feeling quite good about how we look, we actually start looking quite shit. Mostly, we're too tired to care, but there are whole industries built to fix it, from creams and dyes to needles and knives. We are very lucky. So, Meredith, on the inside, I feel like I'm 18. Why don't I look like I'm 18?
Time ravages us all. We put on weight, we lose weight, skin gets stretched. It's a bit like a balloon. Sometimes it'll stretch, little elastic fibres stretch, and then they just can't relax anymore. As we get older, they lose their resilience, and it's a bit like if you inflate a balloon and then you let it down, the skin just becomes a little softer, which means that with gravity, everything kind of drops.
I keep having an image of a popped balloon now, you know,
Yeah.
frankly popped.
Well, you look at a young face and it's plump,
Yeah.
and dewy and youthful and
Yeah.
glowing, and
Hate
then
them.
and horrible people. They get young, that you get older and it gets in and shrinks and thin and thin. And whilst cheekbones and jaws are beautiful, plump cheeks are beautiful, and plump foreheads and plump chins.
Why? Is it because we're hardwired to see youth as hopeful, full of future, fertility? Is that it?
Probably. It's probably fertility. You know, we see lovely skin and juicy bodies and round and fertile and eggs, and you know, that's what we want. That's what men look for.
Why don't they look for experience and wisdom and...
Well, I guess it depends what they're looking for.
Okay.
If they're looking for babies in the future, then they want to look for a vessel that's going to carry their babies. So they want something that can do that job.
Do you think women are under more pressure from society to change their appearance than men are?
Yes, probably because of the expectations. I think that there is a lot of pushing out there. There's a lot of media that is bombarding people all the time, every day. So it used to be in the magazines, and you'd flick through a magazine once a week and you'd get your image of gorgeous people, and then you'd go and you'd see normal people all the time. Now everyone's on their phones all the time, and they're being bombarded by these slightly plasticised, slightly overlifted, slightly overfilled, slightly over-Botoxed people. And it's from such a young age. You're never good enough from when you're young all the way through. And it's not just young girls. It is older women as well.
How young is too young to have Botox?
Wrinkles are beautiful. Wrinkles are character. Wrinkles are your identity coming through. And wrinkles can be two forms. Wrinkles can be dynamic. So when we smile, we get smiles around our eyes, and we get creases around our lips, and we get dimples. And then static lines are when you've been doing an action for so long that you have permanent lines even when you're not doing that action. I think the perfect time for Botox is when your dynamic wrinkles start becoming static.
What do you think I should have done? What do you think? What do you think I should? What would be the thing?
Beautiful.
If I could, stop it now. If you could do one thing, what would you do? Would you do? Would it be that? Would it be that? Be that?
Wow, let me get my hands on you.
Come on. Don't be shy.
But do you only have one thing?
Oh no, you can do, you do the whole thing.
Do the whole lot.
As much as it needs to be done.
No. The big thing at the moment is filling, but filling from your own tissue. So taking fat from where you don't need it or where you don't want it.
Got some.
A little bit? Okay, we don't need much. And recreating that volume that you had when you were young. So recreating your cheeks and recreating your temples. And actually, ironically, filling this area often actually gives you a lovely smooth jawline. So if you were going to just have one thing, I would suggest fat grafting filling. Fat
grafting filling?
Yep. And then, and if you're nervous, you can have just fillers to try it out to see how it goes.
Yeah.
A short, easy procedure would be take a little bit of skin from your upper eyelids. That will open them, refresh them.
Where do I sign? Where is the form that I sign for that?
Yeah.
It sounds very good.
Yeah.